Hook. Pero
Your
yung early
team
presence
is
dito
banning.
ni Franquez hindi masyado nakita.
Oo, pero before that, we are now heading into the draft. Who will make smart choices in the draft? Catch it
Your
next,
team
brought to
is
you by
banning.
Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Now, going back dito sa ating drafting phase, still RPH will be banning this or Uranus and Omega Sports. Ayaw pa rin nila na ma-open ang Digi.
Ayaw
Regardless, pwede nilang gamitin.
Oo. After the performance nung debut dito ni JP from the previous series, talagang hindi nila bibigyan ng pagkakataon dito ng ang Aura PH na makakuha ng isa pang cheese strat. And also given the fact na they can also utilize this Digi as a main tank, sabi mo nga kanina, talagang hindi siya feed strategy. Napapansin ko sa Omega Esports, they love to go for those team fight oriented drafts.
Oo,
So malaking counter ka agad yun sa side ng Omega Esports when it comes to being comfortable with their playstyle. Pero ang Aura PH naman, deny pick. Eve, ayaw nila, okay, sige, gusto nyo talaga tingin ko comfort nyo na yung Eve So, deny na natin yung agad, maghanap kayo ng ibang mage control.
Oo eh. And that is one of the rarest thing or game na nakita ko that had GC did struggle on the Ling eh. Kasi kumbaga tinagurian natin siya as the KDA machine.
KDA machine.
And that is one of his signature hero pero during the previous game, medyo hindi natin nakita yon. And I like that Wolf pointed out na hindi kasi naging maganda yung early ng tank support doon ng Omega Esports. But right now, na ang momentum ay nasa Aura PH and they are on the blue side. What do you think ba dito ang magiging parang ang hirap kasing basahin ng Aura PH sa dami ng strategy na pinapakita nila sa atin dito sa Season 7?
I completely agree, Rob, kasi flexible talaga ang Aura PH sa current sa performance nila and also with their current playstyle. Ang dami nilang nakatagong alas, kung mga baraha. Kung baga, kailangan ba natin ng alas? Sige, labas natin to. Kailangan ba natin ng king, ng queen, ng jack? Labas natin yan pare-parehas. Pero with the first pick potential sa side ng Aura PH, dito natin malalaman kung ano nga bang klaseng galawan. Kahit gusto ba nilang sumabay sa current meta ngayon ng Nice One Baby meta, pero tingin ko, stick pa rin sila sa playbook. Let's go for the meta heroes na hindi gaano napapansin. They will go for the Selena.
Yes, and we all know that Greed, isa to sa mga paborito niyang hero eh, no? Itong Selena na to, and he's just going around the map. Talagang not only providing vision and hitting with its abyssal arrow, and kumbaga, yun yung magsiset talaga ng tempo para sa side ng Aura PH. But right now, yung Alice na nakita natin na sobrang dominant with Benny Cutie, nasa side ngayon naman ng Omega Esports.
Yup, at nakikita natin dito yung sa Lubsob Gaming ng Omega Esports. Gusto nilang makakakuha agad ng isang secured or static na side laners na mag-aabang. And also when it comes to team fight, yun yung unang provide ng damage because of his flowing blood. Mas madali siya makaka-penetrate sa backlines. Pero ang sagot naman dito ng Aura PH, they will go for the Cho plus the Benedetta. So ready ka agad Benedetta. Nakikita natin na open na ngayon. And also with the Cho, ang bilis makapag-split. Parehas nakita natin to yung Benedetta nag-split push yung from the previous games nila with LPE against Omega Esports at si Cho din naman na pwede rin mag-Malefic Roar. So kung team fight oriented ang Omega Esports,
that is if this is a Cho na magsa-side lane.
Pwede rin.
Oo, pero this might be also a tank. Pero ito kasi I would like to ask you TDC, ang bilis nung pag-pick ng Cho and Benedetta for Aura PH, and I'm thinking na talagang inopen nila tong Alice na to para sa side ng Omega Esports. And even that Granger, parang it was left open given na ang ganda naman ng performance ni Hades during game number 1.
Yeah, at talagang kontrolado ka agad dito sa side ng dalawang teams natin yung draft. Again, nagiging open-ended, hindi gaano maraming informasyon ang binibigay series. With this Bloody Hunt and also the Iron Hook. Pero yung early presence dito ni Franquez hindi masyado nakita.
Oo, pero before that, we are now heading into the draft. Who will make smart choices in the draft? Catch it next, brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Now, going back dito,
ng Ling. Kaso nga lang ating MP to the mid lane sa kanyang jungle pagiging
Presence dito ni I've theorized na tipong mapoprotektahan ka agad ng Franco dito si Eve with this Bloody Hand and also the Iron Hook. Pero
Your
yung early
team
presence
is
dito
banning.
ni Franco is hindi masyado nakita.
Oo, pero before that, we are now heading into the draft. Who will make smart choices in the draft? Catch it
Your
next.
team
Brought to
is
you by
banning.
Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Now, going back dito sa ating drafting phase, still RPH will be banning this Uranus and Omega Sports. Ayaw pa rin nila na ma-open ang Digi.
Ayaw
Regardless, pwede nilang gamitin.
Oo. After the performance nung debut dito ni JP from the previous series, talagang hindi nila bibigyan ng pagkakataon dito ng ang Aura PH na makakuha ng isa pang cheese strat. And also given the fact na they can also utilize this Digi as a main tank. Sabi mo nga kanina, talagang hindi siya feed strategy. Napapansin ko sa Omega Esports, they love to go for those team fight oriented drafts.
Oo,
So
eh.
malaking counter ka agad yun sa side ng Omega Esports when it comes to being comfortable with their playstyle. Pero ang Aura PH naman, deny pick. Eve, ayaw nila, okay, sige, gusto nyo talaga tingin ko comfort nyo na yung Eve eh. So, deny na natin yung agad, maghanap kayo ng ibang mage control.
Oo eh. And that is one of the rarest thing or game na nakita ko that had GC did struggle on the Ling eh. Kasi kumbaga tinagurian natin siya as the KDA machine.
KDA machine.
And that is one of his signature hero, pero during the previous game, medyo hindi
Your
natin nakita
team
yon.
is banning.
And I like that Wolf pointed out na hindi kasi naging maganda yung early ng tank support doon ng Omega Esports. But right now, na ang momentum ay nasa Aura PH and they are on the blue side. What do you think ba dito ang magiging parang ang hirap kasing basahin ng Aura PH sa dami ng strategy na pinapakita nila sa atin dito sa Season 7?
I completely agree, Rob, kasi flexible talaga ang Aura PH sa current sa performance nila and also with their current playstyle. Ang dami nilang nakatagong alas, kung mga baraha. Kung baga, kailangan ba natin ng alas? Sige, labas natin to. Kailangan ba natin ng king, ng queen, ng jack? Labas natin
Your
yan
team
pare-parehas.
is taken.
Pero with the first pick potential sa side ng Aura PH, dito natin malalaman kung ano nga bang klaseng galawan. Kaya gusto ba nilang sumabay sa current meta ngayon ng Nice One Baby meta? Pero tingin ko, stick pa rin sila sa playbook. Let's go for the meta heroes na hindi gaano napapansin. They will go for the Selena.
Yes, and we all know that Greed, isa to sa mga paborito niyang
Paborito.
hero eh, no? Itong Selena na to, and he's just going around the map. Talagang not only providing vision and hitting with its abyssal arrow, and kumbaga, yun yung magsiset talaga ng tempo para sa side ng Aura PH. But right now, yung Alice na nakita natin na sobrang dominant with Benny Cutie, nasa side ngayon naman ng Omega Esports.
Yup, at nakikita natin dito yung sa Lubsob Gaming ng Omega Esports. Gusto nila lang makakakuha agad ng isang secured or static na side laners na mag-aabang. And also when it comes to team fight, yun yung unang provide ng damage because of his flowing blood, mas madali siya makaka-penetrate sa backlines. Pero ang sagot naman dito ng Aura PH, they will go for the Cho plus the Benedetta. So ready ka agad Benedetta, nakikita natin na open na ngayon. And also with the Cho, ang bilis makapag-split. Parehas nakita natin to yung Benedetta nag-split push yung from the previous games nila with LPE against Omega Esports, at si Cho din naman na pwede rin mag-Malefic Roar. So kung team fight oriented ang Omega Esports,
That is,
best way.
if this is a Cho na magsa-side lane.
Pwede rin.
Oo, pero
Oo.
this might be also a
tank.
tank. Pero ito kasi, I would like to ask you, TDC, ang bilis nung pag-pick ng Cho and Benedetta for Aura PH, and I'm thinking na talagang inopen nila tong Alice na to para sa side ng Omega Esports. And even that Granger, parang it was left open given na ang ganda naman ng performance ni Hades during game number 1.
Yeah, at talagang kontrolado ka agad dito sa side ng dalawang teams natin yung draft. Again, nagiging open-ended, hindi gaano maraming informasyon ang binibigay ng Aura PH against Omega Esports, but Omega Esports taking the advantage na kukuha tayo ng mga strong side lanes.
team
Since
is banning.
Rob, nakita natin yung impact dito ng side lanes, lalo pag nag-RG tayo, pag nag-rank games tayo, kapag mahirap itibag yung side lanes ninyo,
Oo.
mas nakakaroon ng opening dito yung mid lanes, yung trio, kung magiging 1-3-1 composition kayo, mas nakakaikot kayo kaagad.
Exactly.
Pero pag hindi mo naman chinek yung side lanes dito ng kalaban, mas makakaipon at mas malaki yung impact Kumbaga, sabihin natin sa Omega Esports, Pakito pati si Alice. Okay, Pakito, kapag hindi nyo siya chinek, makakapag-farm siya kaagad ng isang core item kaagad. Pwede natin sabihin yung Bloodlust Axe. Or kapag i-contest nyo naman, magkakaroon din siya kaagad ng stacks sa Festival of Blood niya.
Yes, and there are also rare moments that Pakito ginagamit din siya sa tanka, as tank role.
Tangkito.
So, si Tangkito.
Oo.
Alam mo naman yun. Kumbaga, ito kasi magiging ano dyan no? Parang ang daming pwedeng
Your
gawin
team
din
is
ng
banned.
Omega. Kasi I would like to ask you, no, na do you think ba ang laki ba ng na itulong talaga ni Coach Dale dito na kumbaga parang they're 2 steps ahead para sa side ng Omega Esports.
Feeling ko, Rob, merong factor. Merong factor pa rin doon na alam namin na kung paano gumalaw.
Yes.
Ever since it was way back season 4, if I'm not mistaken, na pumasok si Coach Dale Dulu sa Omega Esports.
They
Then-
were like SGD pa they were SGD pa
Oo.
during that time. Yes.
That time, hindi pa sila Omega Esports noon. So, with that years na magkakasama kayo, for sure, meron na rin talaga mga traits and
Yes.
personality na mababasa dito si Dale against the current Omega Esports right now. While we are waiting for the draft, ladies and gentlemen, Rob, nakita mo naman yung Aura PH kinounter nila kaagad yung counter sa silina nila, which is Popol and Kupa.
Yes, nakita natin yun, no? Talagang pagka yung Popol and Kupa, tapos parang nilock lang sa isang mid-hero nyo, or specifically itong Selena, no, which is very squishy. And not only that, your arrow, pwede ring masoak up din kasi ni Kupa. I really like din na, yun nga, yung naging ban dito ng Aura PH. So, what is lacking ngayon para sa side ng Omega Esports TDC?
Kailangan-
Given, meron na silang Alice, they have already their jungler, hindi pa natin ma-determine if this Pakito will be a tank.
Kailangan nila dito ng isang pang-mage na magbe-burst, such as Kagura. It's also specialized when it comes to crowd control. But I think they will go for the Chang'e. I love the Chang'e at some point na mabibigyan sila ng pagkakataon na lumaban ka agad, giving or at least splitting the team fight. Kasi yun ang ginagawa ng Chang'e. Meteor Shower, mapo-force ka ba na kung lumaban kayo straight up, i-absorb nyo yung damage ng ng Meteor Shower dito.
But we are seeing another Harley dito. Nagiging popular na dito ang Harley din sa atin sa ngayong season 7. We've seen this earlier with H2O na naging maganda ang performance. 'Di ba? Against Signal Ultra. Now, Aura PH, I think Omega Esports also did use a Harley at some point dito sa ating liga with Hat GC. But now, what is lacking? Kumbaga, a Granger is a tempo-based hero no? Like, pang early game siya TDC going into mid game, pero paano mapapabilis ng Omega Esports? We're really looking yung early game for Omega, pero parang nasagot ng ng Aura yon with this Harley pick.
Yeah, ang kailangan nilang, well, to answer your question, Rob, kailangan nila dito ng hard CC. Kailangan nila dito ng pang-control kasi kailangan mong i-stop yung momentum dito ng ng Harley. So with that hard CC, I think they will go for the Grok. I think this is one of the best heroes to do that. Kasi alam naman natin na kapag tinamaan ka ng wild charge, mananock up ka. At pag na-knock up ka, maka-cancel yung Blazing Duet dito ni Claude. And also giving them that space, yung Guardian's Barrier, it will be easier or it will be difficult for Aura PH to run away from the Meteor Shower kapag nagkaharap sila ng magandang choke point.
Agree ako Dan. And pwede rin pwede mo rin gamitin yung Grok at some point kung walang Purify or cooldown yung Purify ng Blazing Duet ng Claude, pwede mong pang-cancel. And kumbaga, siya parang ito talaga yung magiging tanke. Kasi the Harley, yes, with the poker tricks, deadly magic, masakit. Pero if you put it on a Grok, parang hindi masyadong iindahin ng Grok yun So, would you think Omega Esports, they use this Grok na to not only to mention ang bilis ng wave clear ng mga heroes dito ng Omega Esports, ha?
Possibly, depende yan kay sa Grok kung ma-utilize niya yung early game niya. Isa pang factor dito kung bakit sila nag-Grok is para matanggal yung mga traps dito ni Selena. And also, Ancestral Gift, hindi siya may stun kapag narapit siya sa walls. So, ang hilig pa ng mga Selena players dito is kabit, ilagay yung traps mahilig sa loob ng mga brushes.
Oo, and he is actually on a support emblem, focusing mark. So meaning to say, pagka tinamaan ka ng isang power of nature tapos na solid ka ng Rhapsody ng isang Granger, talagang matutunaw ka talaga.
Matutunaw ka talaga doon. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our game 2 for our last series dito sa day 4 ng MPL PH. Pero nakikita natin Omega with their draft. Enough ba, Rob, na maka-force ng game 3 dito ang Omega with that Grok pick.
Ako, I'm really hoping, no? I'm really hoping kasi gusto ko pang parang bitin pa ako sa mga kaganapan. And given this is the final series, pero look like Aura PH, mukhang ayaw na nilang ibigay yung Game 3 na hinahanap natin dito, TDC, as they are going ham against Omega Esport. Kenji dito, palag-palag with its Pakito, pasok doon. And still, Rafflesia pa yata ang makakakuha sa kanya dito, a first blood with this Benedetta.
Gamit na gamit ang lahat ng skills dito at pasok na pasok ang lahat ng bato dito ni Benedetta. Again, utilizing his passive elapsed daytime and also Phantom Slash, nakakuha ka siya kaagad ng isa pang kill. And also with the rotation from Aura PH, dinisable nila kaagad yung purple area ng OMG, making sure na hindi agad makakapag-farm dito sa GZ. Pero given the fact na meron din silang Kurkizi with the Chang'e, pero agad siya makakuha and steal sa other side ng Aura kapag nagka-level 4 na siya.
Oo, pero kasi TDC, ang problema dito, nag-level 4 na agad yung Harley. And nakita naman natin, even at Pakito is somehow tanky kahit papaano. Pero nakita natin, nabura siya agad doon with the ultimate. So hindi in-anticipate. And that's the second time na nabura or rather namatay dito ng isang Pakito. So the question is, yung early game ng Omega parang unti-unting nawawala. Itong first turtle na to, tingin mo ba capable ang Omega na makontest ito?
Kaya niyang i-contest yan or at least i-disrupt rather sa side ng OMG kapag nakakuha sila ng magandang Guardian's Barrier, pero mukhang alanganin.
Alanganin talaga dahil nakuha na ni Hades dito yung unang turtle ng laro at hindi pa sila humihinto dahil dito pasok with the Deadly Magic doon na nilagay nila kay Hades. Medyo halos mamatay pero sabi natin kanina makunat yung Grok, pero baliwala yon dito sa mga members ng Aura PH. They're going in at may sticker pang kapalit.
Wow. Kita mo naman dito yung connection at alam, basadong-basado dito ng Aura PH. Kung mamamatay ba yung kalaban with the Deadly Magic?
Oh my, had GC na pick off siya dito. Grabe yung invasion na ginagawa dito ng Aura PH. Halos hindi nila pinapahinga yung mga members dito ng Omega. Alam mo yung kakabuhay mo pa lang, kakakuha mo pa lang ng buff, nandun na naman dito yung mga members ng Aura PH into the top lane naman. Toshi ngayon, nandito nakamata ang mga members ng Aura. Will they be able to take him down? Nako, lumabas sa nun. Buti na lang sumakto na nagtitipin na rin yung Cho almost. That was a very risky face check, TDC.
Yep. At nakita naman natin, Deadly Magic plus the Poker Tricks kaagad, almost half HP ka ang na-deal na damage para kay Toshi. Pero Rob, isa ang nakikita ko dito na nanonotice na hindi nanonotice si Benny Cutie. Hindi siya nati-check as a Claude na naka-Avaris.
Delikado yun. Kasi ito Rafflesia dito with the Benedetta is having a great time. Tapos Kevin yung Claude pa rito ng Aura is also farming. So, this only state that both side lanes dito ng Aura PH as uncontested. Tapos ang nagtatuloy-tuloy pa yung invasion na ginagawa dito ng Aura. Look at that.
Wow.
That shit condom might actually not hit. Pero tumama pa rin naman lahat yung Sipa at doon yung Deadly Magic doon sa Chango na yun. Pero medyo malalim dito with the Shunpo out. Haji will be able to secure a kill dito sa Cho na to. Pero oh my, yung aggression dito, that's not, is it a good trade? I don't think so.
I really don't think so. Si JP, well, even though he is a tank, alam naman natin yung pressure na pwedeng ibigay ng tank as sa side ng Aura PH. Pero look at this, Rob.
Nako.
Si Grid may ipit.
Mukha ngang may ipit dito and na-force na rin dito si Toshi na sumama sa team fight. Turtle has already been up. Tinitignan na ngayon dito at iniikot-ikutan dito ng Omega. Pero look at JP, even with 4 members dito ng Omega, wala siyang pake. Ganon siya ka-confident na gumamit dito ng Cho. Pero sa sobrang confident niya, siya ngayon ang nabura. Pero ngayon, the Turtle, sinusubukan na ngayon dito at zinozone out ni Hades yung mga members ng Aura PH. Subukan yung mag-contest. Pero pa rin yun ni Hades. It doesn't really matter kung mayroong nagbubuli sa kanila sa likod, pero yung retry na yon pa rin ang pinakamahalaga. Pero may kapalit yun. Nakuha naman si HGC. Oh my! Yung mga trades na nagaganap dito sa dalawang team na to, by far, laging Aura ang mas nakakalamang.
Totoo yan, Rob. At nakita naman natin kanina, after stealing the turtle away from Omega, nakakuha agad sila isa pang kill with Deadly Magic at mukhang makakuha na naman isa pang kill dito si Benny Cutie sa top lane. Pero enough lang din yun para patakasin si Toshi. Kita mo yung buhay ni Toshi dito, unting-unti na lang at hindi pa siya na-check, Rob. Anong kailangan nilang gawin dito with OMG?
I don't really know kung paano. Omega, they have a decent wave clear pero parang sila pa ang namomoblema dito dahil halos lahat ng mga minion wave papasok sa kanilang base. Technically,
Oh my.
nabasag lang nila yung gitna pero yung dalawang gilid dito. Pero mamaya na yon. Look at that Electro final blow. Pasok dito, Rafflesia pero may pana na tumama dun sa likod. Grid will secure a kill doon sa ating Grak and Steel or Aura PH are doing well dito sa early game natin sa game number 2. TDZ, if you are on the side of Omega ngayon, paano ang comeback? Bago mo sagutin yan, mabubuhay ba rito si Kenji? Ang sagot ay hindi. Ang Torre na to, mukhang mababasag na rin dito ng Aura PH but still Omega, they would like to contest. Pero now TDZ, paano ang magiging gamot dito ng Omega against Aura PH?
Omega, kailangan nilang i-stop yung bleeding, kailangan nilang i-utilize yung kanilang strength. One, meron silang magandang wave clear, which is Courtesy. Meron din silang opportunity na ma-steal yung mga purple buff and also orange buff ng Aura PH kapag nakahanap sila ng magandang pwesto. Haze, he needs to utilize his sprint para makakuha agad at makapunta sa backlines ng Aura PH at i-cancel agad si Greed. And kailangan nilang protektahan yung jungle area. Kasi Rob, napapansin ko dito, simula nung first few minutes ng ng game natin, Aura PH, pinokontrol agad nila yung jungle. As you can see, hindi sila umihinto dito. And Lord Hades, lagi nilang ginagamit yung kanilang mobility with the and also with the burst damage from the Poker Tricks plus the Deadly Magic combo. So they need to group up as early as possible. So kailangan din nila maglaro, fight fire with fire. Kontrolin nyo yung jungle area ng Aura PH.
Kailangan nga nila talagang sabayan dito ang Aura PH dahil ang tignan mo dito, even Rafflesia, ganun na siya kalalim. Alam niya na hindi siya basta-bastang mababurst down dito ng mga members ng Omega. And just like that, single-handedly kinuha nung Harley yung turtle na yun. Pero ang susunod nila kukunin dito is gonna be the purple buff. Look at Rafflesia, nandito sa ilalim ng jungle. Ngayon dito ng Omega pero hindi siya mamatay with the slicing and dicing. Nakalabas pa siya doon. Tumagos sa pader and still, Omega are really struggling on game number 2.
Wow, kita mo naman, ang Omega, ladies and gentlemen, ginagawa nila lahat ng kanilang makakaya para lang makahuli ng isang pick-off at makakuha ng stable momentum or at least a stable draft. But unfortunately, the mobility from Rafflesia, walang huhuling hero para sa kanya kaya
Ang
siya
hirap.
nakaka-confident na makakuha at tumasok sa loob.
Oo, tignan mo dito, Toshi is getting pick off on the top lane. Itong Harley na to, in the early game, yung pana tumama doon kay HGC. Hindi lang umabot doon si Greed, pero look at Haze, trying his best na mag-defend dito sa may top lane. JP already know where is the location dito ng mga members ng Omega. Courtesy na lang ang nagiging hadlang dito sa Torre sa gitna, pero siya na ngayon dito ang mabubura with the Wave of the Dragon dito kay Haze. Will they be able to take him down? Ang sagot ay hindi, pero look at the position dito ni JP. Ganun na siya. Sobrang lalim na nila. Look at the blazing duet dito ni Benny QT. Nabura si Haji Z. And now, Aura PH, I think this is a game to lose for them na eh. Kumbaga, kung iisipin mo, paano matatalo ngayon dito ng Omega? Sobrang lahat ng heroes nila dito, well-farmed, kahit yung tank nila, may damage, kahit, what do you think? Paano nang gagawin nila dito, TDC?
Rob, tingin ko play safe muna. Since kailangan nila intindihan na momentum to ng Aura PH. Sinamaan dito ng arrow pero makakataka siya with the flowing blood for sure. Pero magandang ginagawa din ni Toshi, risk ang kaya niyang ibigay. Kinakat niya kaagad yung dalawang wave pero he will be punished for it. Pero as I was saying, control the lane equilibrium at Toshi with that cut from sa loob ng tier 3 turrets, tama lang yun. Binibigyan niya ng space yung top lane and also the bottom lane para makapag-farm dito yung Omega.
Agree. Pero the Lord already respond. Meaning to say, in 10 seconds bago mabuhay dito si Toshi, ang magiging tanong dito, worth it ba yung pag-cut niya doon dahil ang magiging kapalit nun, itong Lord na to, still, Omega, pwede silang mag-contest dito. Ang tanong, makukuha ba nila? Rafflesia is just zoning out the members by Sipa doon kay Haze. Mukhang hindi na nila makukuha yon because Hades will be the one to secure the Lord. Pero dun sa may bandang likod, Deadly Magic na naman ang bibigay dito para kay Kenji. Habol dito ang mga members ng Aura PH. Halos napapauwi na nila lahat. Hinahatid nila pauwi ang mga members dito ng Omega. 3 members down. In Aura PH, wala man lang ni isa sa kanila ang namatay.
Wala at sila pa ang nakakuha dito ng Lord. And now the Lord is already marching into the bottom lane. Kailangan agad mag-react ng Omega dito. Death timer, 7 seconds para kay HGC. Pero dito may
wow.
aggressiveness dito ni Lord Hades. Just really confident na walang makakastop sa akin eh. Meron Blood Ode, Blood Oath kay Toshi, pero wala si Toshi. At yun lang din yung pwedeng nila, yung secured stun sa side ng Omega.
Agree ako sa'yo. I mean, kahit mag-hat-trick papasok doon itong Harley, parang paano nga naman ipukunin dito or i-burst down dito ng Omega? Though, nakuha nila doon si Greed, but still, the Lord is still alive dito sa may bandang baba. Meteor Shower, ginamit na dito ni Current TC, but still, buhay pa yung Lord. Will they be able? Ang tinatarget dito ng Aura PH is the base turret dito sa may bandang gitna. They will take it down. Meron pang mga minions sa taas at sa ibaba. Mukhang objective na ngayon dito ang Aura PH. They want to remove all the turrets dito, and look at how Benny QT zones out the members of Omega with the Blazing Duet. Ubos ngayon ang torre ng Omega. Kinaya pa sa baba dahil hindi nabasag yon ni Raflesia. Pero the main question is, paano na ngayon sa Omega? Dahil yung isang torre na yan, kumbaga, intayan na lang to, TDC. Pag once na makuha na naman dito ng Aura PH yung susunod the Lord, and that might be it para sa side ng Omega.
Waiting game indeed, Rob, para sa side dito ng Omega. Since alam nila na, okay, sandali lang, kailangan nating kontrolin dito or at least stop yung momentum na nakukuha ng Aura PH. But unfortunately, they don't have the tools to do so. So what they can do is makakuha ng mga ganitong kasing pick-off, gamitin nila yung brush in their advantage, go for a surprise gank or at least surprise attempt na makakuha ng isa pang pick-off. Pero hanggat ginagawa to ni JP just checking all the brushes, making it difficult for Omega to go and check it out.
Actually, di na nga brushes eh. Nagsusun-pusun ko lang siya doon sa may, or rather, Jeet Kune Do doon sa may bandang gitna. Ngayon, dito si Haze ang nawala. And this is a 4v5 situation para sa side ng Omega. They have definitely a decent wave. Kasi ganito ngayon ang nangyayari dito for the side of Omega. Kinukulang din sila ng damage.
Yeah.
Kasi napilitan din na mag-defensive dito si HGC. Look at that, Toshi. Muntika na siya daw mabura. Ngayon, susubukan na dito ng Aura PH na basagin ang base ng Omega, but still, pinupusuan
Puso
pa to
lang.
ng Omega. There is still almost a minute na magre-respawn ang Lord.
Yeah, kailangan nang hintayin dito ng Aura PH and also Omega. At least i-contest yung Lord. Kasi kapag hindi nila nakuha to, kailangan nila yung super minions para i-shove lahat ng wave. Pero
hindi pwede, TDC, na i-contest nila yun. Pero hindi na maghihintay ang Aura PH na umabot pa or mag-respawn pa ang Lord dahil kukunin na ngayon nila dito yung Grok. Haze is being able to take him down. The arrow will connect kay Toshi pero hindi muna magiging aggressive. Disiplina. For Aura PH. They have this game. This is, sabi ko nga kanina, this is already a game to lose. Kumbaga, they already have it. Pero kung magkakaroon sila ng mga risky moments, probably mag-bounce back dito ang Omega. Pero mukhang hindi natin nakikita yun para sa side ng Aura PH.
nahihirapan talaga sila. Kasi wala sila gaanong CC. Yes, meron silang knockback, pero meron silang Blood O, pero hindi enough pa rin yun eh. Kumbaga, ang daming mobile heroes dito sa side ng Aura. Again, you need to keep in mind of Benny Qt's BMI. Greed, meron siyang Garrote plus yung Soul Eater. Yung hat tricks dito ni Lord Hades, Raflesia again with his mobility, JP with the Shunpo. So ang dami mong kailangan sagutin.
Yes, one of the reason probably kung bakit willing ibigay yung yung Aura PH yung Alice eh. Kasi isipin mo, saan siya? Tignan mo dito. Kinakite lang siya dito ng mga members, hindi niya magamit yung kanyang spell bump dahil wala doon sa mismong radius ng kanyang ultimate. Now, Toshi is down. The Lord has respawned. This is a signal for Aura PH na tapusin na ang laro na to. But still, they are very disciplined. Alam nila na there is always a possibility na ma-steal dito yung Lord. Pero tingnan mo rito, look at Harley. Sinusolo niya yung Lord doon dahil sinuzone out na ng mga members ng Aura PH dito, yung mga members ng Omega, and I don't think na alam nila na kinukuha na ng Harley yung Lord. That was a solo.
Wow.
That was a solo kill sa Lord ng Harley.
Talagang siya lang mag-isa at talagang confident siya na na walang kukuha or walang magko-contest eh. Sige, okay lang guys, magpakita lang kayo para at least walang idea yung OMG dito na naglo-lord ako. Again, with the items, with the retribution, again, with the reduction from any kind of monsters or minions rather, kayang-kaya niyang i-solo agad yun. Meron siyang Holy Crystal, Divine Glaive, at meron pang isang Divine Glaive na naman nakukuha dito yung Aura PH para sa kay Grid.
No, that Divine Glaive, those magic damage talaga naman gagaling dito for Omega. Hindi yata ready dito ang side ng Omega in terms of itemization, pero yung arrow na tumama doon with the Pakito, deadly magic, puputok kaya sasabog. That's almost 4,600. 4,600. Munti kang mabura doon si Kenji, pero ito na mga kaibigan, this might be it dahil nakalak na ngayon dito ang Aura PH, pero may Blazing Duel na magaganap pero basag ngayon ang base ng Omega. What a sweep coming from Aura PH.
Rob, nakita mo talaga dito yung galawan ng Aura PH. Tinahitahin na naman sila tol at talagang hindi binigyan ng pagkakataon na makabawi ulit.
Oh my, grabe. Grabe, Aura PH. This winning moment is brought to you by Head and Shoulders. Put your game face on and finally say goodbye to those awkward Itcha GG moments thanks to Head and Shoulders. 100% Dundra free and itch free now. Mas mabango pa.
Rob, nakita natin yung laro kanina. Nakikita mo yung importance